This is a demo of CallView's mobile digital engagement. What you see on the right side, this is my phone where I'm going to run the demo from. And then on the left side, this is the agent view. This whole thing is actually a widget or an API that integrates into your existing agent desktop. So it all starts with a simple phone call. I'm going to make a phone call from the dialer of my phone. You don't need to enter an application. You simply call as you did before. And then as soon as I call, the visual layer is going to open on the screen automatically. The first screen can be a welcome message asking the customer to look at the screen. And then the second screen could be an IVR menu shown visually. There are a lot of options on the screen. Obviously, the eye is so much faster than the ear. You don't need to listen to the whole thing. This is very easy navigation, so I'm going to click one. Because this is a bank, I will need to enter my PIN code, and then a second layer authentication is required. CallView can support fingerprint authentication or drawing a pattern. This is a deliberate mistake, but if I do this correctly, I'm going to be authenticated in the system, and the next thing the customer gets is relevant contextual information, of course personalized information about customer's account. This could be recent transactions, this could be balance, what have you. Some of the customers are going to end the journey here, getting the information that they were after instead of asking the agent, and some of the customers are going to continue. The next thing I want to show is how CallView takes a back-end process, for example, a bank transfer, and enables that back-end process in the context of the IVR as a simple self-service procedure. So I'm going to click on number 3 here, and as soon as I do this, what opens up is an existing form of the bank, and as you can see already with attached data on the screen because the customer is authenticated, all I need to do is enter the amount from which account to which account, sign at the bottom, and submit the form. So again, whatever complex backend procedure can be enabled within the IVR session as a self-service action. If you look at the screen, this little button here, which is talk to an agent, this can be available in any screen. It can be in some of the screens, it could be a larger button, a smaller button, but it offers the customer or those customers that really want to talk to an agent to click. And as soon as I click, we can show the wait time, the queue, until the agent answers the call. In the meantime, we can offer the customer to leave a message, please call me, etc., etc. Or at this stage, we can open the chat product of the existing chat product of the company, and then have the customer choose between waiting for the agent or simply engaging with chat. If the customer does start to chat, we would disconnect the phone call and essentially deflect the user to a digital channel. But I'm going to click here, continue waiting, because I want to talk to an agent. And until the agent answers, we can turn the boring queue into something different, a different experience, a visual experience, of course, where we can continue to send information to the customer. This could be a deeper dive into the customer's account. This could be promotions, brand information, marketing, what have you, or request information from the customer. So really use the queue to ask the customer to fill in whatever relevant information. This could be email address, this could be authentication if the customer isn't authenticated. This could be asking the customer to take a photo of his ID, of his face, if the company supports face recognition, upload the document, etc., with the aim to shorten the duration of the call with the agent. So again, either provide information to the customer or request information from the customer. Now, at some point, the agent is going to pick up the call. And as soon as the agent picks up the call, what you see here in the center, this is the entire log file. Everything that happened to the customer, everything the customer clicked, everything the customer was exposed to, the entire customer journey is made available both to the agent as well as to the company's backend systems. Now, the next thing I want to show a few examples around agent-customer collaboration. Let me start with forms. The thing about forms, a lot of the times you will hear agents telling the customer something like, I'm going to fax you a form, I'll email you a form, go to our website to download a form, go to a branch to sign a form. Instead of that, with CallView, all the agent needs to do is tell the customer, look at your phone screen, I'm going to open a form for you. And from this moment on, there is a co-browse, co-fill session where everything the agent does, and look, I'm just going to tick these boxes here, the customer is going to see. And as the agent, I'm going to enter the ID number of the customer, and the customer is going to see that. I can also scroll down the page for the customer and ask the customer to sign here, which is what I'm going to do, and immediately the agent is going to see my signature. The agent can also draw and annotate stuff on the customer's screen. So for example, the agent can tell the customer, I need you to sign here, and the customer is going to see that, obviously here. But it also works the other way around. So for example, the customer can say, I really don't understand what I need to do here, and the agent is going to get a full and very clear idea of where the customer ran into trouble. If the customer does decide to fill in the form by himself, then everything that the customer does with limitations of security, the agent is going to see. So we can block specific fields, of course. Next thing I want to show you is the power of CallView as a sales platform. Obviously, selling over the phone is difficult without the customer being able to see the actual product or service. The conversion is going to be lower without the customer seeing. So here, the agent has the option to summarize a discussion for the customer. In this example, this is an express loan over the phone. So this is the rate, the loan rate, and this is the monthly repayment, for example. And then the agent tells the customer, look at your phone screen. It's personalized, it has all the relevant information. The customer just needs to approve or cancel. Whatever the customer does, this is going to be registered here, as you see, as a digital transaction in the log file. Another example is using the camera. There are a lot of different use cases around the camera. Let me just show you how this works. The agent tells the customer, I'm going to open for you a camera interface. This is just the interface, it's not actually opening the camera. The control is completely in the hands of the customer. Customer can either take a photo or a video stream to the agent. If the customer is happy with the picture, just send that over to the agent, and pretty much in real time, the agent is going to get a clear view of the customer's issue. And again, this is logged in the file, in the log file. Another example is around educating customers that there is a digital option. So in this example, a customer calls to ask where's the closest branch around me. The agent can simply open the existing web page of the company and ask the customer to enter his address, and the customer gets a full idea, obviously gets more details and more information and perhaps next time the customer will not call, but simply go online. Another example here is requesting information from the customer. So this is customer input. In this example, this is going to be the email address of the customer. Of course, trying to spell out your email address over the phone takes a long time and is very frustrating, specifically because phonetically PNT, SNF, MNN, BND sound very, very similar over the phone. So instead of that, the agent tells the customer something like, look at your phone screen. I'm going to open an input screen for you. Do you mind sharing your email address with me? And as soon as the customer is done and sends over his email address, you can see the email address here in the log file ready to be collected to the CRM system. I'm going to end the demo by clicking on this button. And as soon as I do so, immediately what opens is a summary of the call. It's basically a post-call digital script that can include summary of the call, a visual survey. The survey, of course, ties into real-time feedback from customers. It can be personalized, it can be generic. In this example, how was the service on this call? I think it was not bad. Was your issue resolved? Yes, it was. And the digital script just continues on and on. This is an example of a Facebook page, but of course you can open any promotion, marketing, brand, or even the form that you've seen before. If the customer doesn't have time to fill in the form with the agent can tell the customer just hang up the call and the form is going to automatically open on your phone screen, and you have whatever 24, 48 hours to fill in the form. This is the end of this demo. Hope you enjoyed it and got a bit of a better understanding of what CallView's mobile digital engagement can do for your business. Thank you very much.